Hi everyone, it's me, Lisa G, and I'm ready to talk wine. Let's talk wine. Okay, folks, so we're doing another wine today. Oh, I know. I'm actively searching for reds that I can recommend to you that are under 20 and drinkable in warmer weather since it is summertime right now. Anyway, today I'm going to do another fun wine that a lot of people don't know about, and I keep trying to tell people about them. Today we're doing a Gewurztraminer. That's right, it's a German white wine. And usually I do very dry wines, but this one is an off dry wine, so it has a little bit of sweetness to it. So if you're not into that real dry wine, this might be something that would interest you. So the one we're doing today is from a vineyard called Weingut Geil. That basically is the vineyard name. What's great about German labels is that a lot of them give you like an entire story on them. This one is pretty cut and dry to the point. So as you can see, it's a 2019, and it's a Gewurztraminer from the Rhine-Hessen region. And that's basically on the left bank of the Rhine. And as you can see on there, it says the word cabinet, like cabinet, but with a K. So that basically tells you that the grape is a drier variety wine. It usually has directly to do with when they pick the grapes. So the longer the grapes stay on, the more the concentrated sugar. So there's cabinet, there's spot lace, there's Auslace, and they get sweeter. So they do tell you, a lot of German labels will tell you who the maker is, what the area is, when they pick the grapes. You know, it's like they all but tell you what side of the hill they were growing on. It's some of these winemakers. It's amazing. So that's a great little tidbit about German wines. This one has 11% alcohol. And again, like I've said in other videos, the lower the alcohol content usually means a little bit more sugar. That's a good gauge. If you're not sure if it's sweet or dry, usually lower alcohols mean more sweetness. So this is a great summertime wine. It goes really well with spicy food. It goes really well with pork or soft, mild cheeses. So, but again, I'm not going to tell you how to drink or eat, whatever. If you want to drink this wine with a cheeseburger, a tuna fish sandwich, that's your business. Okay, so let's get to it. You could see we have a lovely light lemony color, beautiful. It almost reminds me of a citrine, a champagne citrine. It's lovely. It's got a very delicate nose. It's quite floral, but not to say it doesn't smell like a bouquet of flowers, but it has a floral quality. Definitely off dry. The finish is very easy. There's not a lot of astringent taste like you would get with a really dry one. It's got a lot of tropical notes, definitely apple, but also the pineapple, the mango. You're getting a lot more of that residual sweetness. It's not bad, and it's not very sweet, but it's there. It's very soft. It's lovely in the mouth, and I could definitely see this going with Indian or Thai. Totally. Spicy food. Even if you wanted to do like Mexican food with this, would be awesome. I love cross-culturing drinks with your food. So it's like, to me, I think it's hysterical to have like a German wine with, say, Mexican food. That just tickles me in a funny way. But yeah, it's got beautiful, mango, apples, pineapples. The nose is like very faint floral quality with a, like, I'd say honeysuckle type of nose, but it is quite faint. The finish is easy. It doesn't leave you like with the, it doesn't give you the mouth watering that I like in a lot of my white wines. So that doesn't have that big acidity that I normally look for, but still really pleasant. I love that it doesn't leave a lasting aftertaste in the mouth. Sometimes that's really, okay, but when you want a nice drink in the summer, you really don't want that lingering aftertaste in the mouth. You really want it to be something light and easy. Mm. Mm. This one hits you more in the center of the tongue, whereas the more acidic ones hit you on the sides. That's got to do with the receptors in your taste buds. German wines are not something a lot of people know about. I got into them pretty heavily when I was working in the liquor store on the Lower East Side, and some of you might have known me when I was working there, and some maybe not. So I was working with a lovely gentleman. Some of you have met him. His name is Sergio. He's my friend, and he taught me a lot of great things. He tried to open me up in the world. And Sergio is he's a much more sophisticated wine drinker than I am. But he got me into German wine because to me, all German wine was sickeningly sweet. I didn't want any part of it. And then he said, just try it. Changed my mind, blew my mind completely. And I started learning more and more about them, and they're really awesome. And of course, they are famous for their sweet Rieslings and ice wines. It's what they're famous for, but it's not all they have. So definitely give it a try. It's called Gewurztraminer. That's another fun one to say, isn't it? They also have another great one called Müller-Thurgau. That's another great grape. It's a German grape, but sometimes you can find it from northern Italy. You'll find a lot of these fantastic German and Austrian wines that are available by Italian makers. Because when you are really up in those northern hills in Italy, you're getting a lot of people who are of Austrian, Swiss, or German descent. Believe it or not, there are Italians with blonde hair and blue eyes. Mm-hmm. So, so refreshing to drink. Again, serve cold. Please do not put ice in it. Again, I'm going to say that because I hate that when people put ice in their wine. That really makes me angry. It's like, if you want it to be colder, but you don't want to water it down with ice, you know what I do? I use frozen fruit. So you're not adding liquid to the wine. Use frozen grapes, frozen berries, and then you can eat them when they defrost. So it's almost like sangria, but not quite, because you're not putting all the other goodies in there that you need with a sangria. But yeah, if you want to keep your drink cold without adding water to it, pop some berries and grapes in the freezer, keep them frozen, and pop them in your wine. It'll keep it cold and it won't water down your wine. It's a little trick too I learned from when my son was little. He used to like to put his grapes in the freezer. It was always such a great little trick. Oh, I know you guys might have heard that over there before. That's Brody. He's running around acting like a weirdo. You know how cats are. A couple of hours a day, they get a wire up their butt and off they go. But definitely look more into German wines like the Gewurztraminer, Rieslings, Müller-Thurgau, Blaufränkisch. That's a red. These are really fun wines, and again, I'm just hate doing the same old. I, of course, am eventually going to show you some of the same old. If I find something that I really feel the need to share with you, I will. This one actually costs $15. You can usually score a Gewurztraminer anywhere between 10 and up. Again, German wines can get pricey, but they do have ones in the 10 to 20 that are really good. And this is one of them. Ooh. That's too easy to drink. I could probably put down this bottle in no time. And you'll notice too, they always use these really beautiful, shapely, long bottles. I love that. They're kind of really like statuesque bottles. I really enjoy that. So remember, Gewurztraminer. This is a 2019 from Weingut Geil. Again, it doesn't have to be exactly this one. If you can't find one, you could go on the internet, see if they'll ship it to you, or go into your wine store and, don't go into those big ones. You know what I mean? Don't go into the Costco wine store. Or don't go into the big name brand ones. Go to a small wine shop. They're more likely to have something, cool like that. Okay? So again, Gewurztraminer, or try a Riesling, or try a Müller-Thurgau. Awesome. Give it a shot. So until next time, everybody be safe and be well. And I'll see you again. Okay? Let's talk wine.